years old temple. Even the journey was very beautiful with lush green farmlands all through. So come, let's have a look at the place.
So hello friends, welcome back again to Trippy Trip with Aryan. So number of times I've been asked by my friends about the monsoon season and travel. People are often skeptical about the fact that during monsoon there's not many places we can actually explore because obviously of the weather conditions you can't go out, you have to be mostly indoors and all. But I differ largely with that thought, and I think that actually monsoon is the time where Mother Nature is at its best. You have lush green fields, forest, the roads look swanky clean, and you have all the amazing water bodies filled to the brim, and that creates a wonderful environment, atmosphere around it which you can enjoy. Myth to be busted is basically about weekend getaways from Hyderabad. We don't have much options, and people crib about the fact that how Bangalore is better, or in way back in north how Delhi is so great and Mumbai is so great. Agree to those, but Hyderabad is not that worse off actually. You need to do a lot of research and go to these places at the right time. Hyderabad, in fact, has excellent weather apart from those two peak months of summer. So there are a lot of places you can actually explore. And the Telangana government has invested a lot in tourism the last, a couple of years and more than that, in fact. And the Harita resorts may not be 5-star or 4-star accommodations, but they are actually pretty nice and they are operational. And the good thing is that the location of these resorts are amazing. I mean, the properties which have been built around these lovely places are really worth going. We were having a quick chat in our office. Why not go for a quick 2-day journey exploring something in and around say 250 kilometers, 6 hours, so that it's neither too strenuous from a journey standpoint, but we also get to go away from the hustle bustle of the city. And we choose one very interesting location, Ramappa. So people generally either stay in Laknavaram or Ramappa depending upon the convenience and availability, and both places are very nice. And so when we went to Ramappa, we were greeted by these beautiful stilt house type cottages right on the lake, so your morning views are spectacular. In fact, if you just don't do anything, absolutely nothing, and just stay in those cottages for 2 days, you will have your money worth actually. So what we did was we went to the waterfall, and my friend Vinanya will speak about it, and it was an amazing journey because there's a lot of adventure involved when you go to these places. These are not typically places where there are staircases, designated areas or walkways. So it's actually exploring. You can hear sound of the waterfall, and you just go through the woods and find out and discover. So that's amazing.
Any trip is made memorable by the people in it. So let's hear it out from the live buyer of our trip. And remember, she'll be here with us for many such more wonderful trips.
Good evening friends, this is Vinanya. Namaste, na peru Vinanya. So today I want to share about a recent trip experience. So as you know that this is monsoon season, so I was planning a trip with my colleagues and we were looking out for a place within Telangana. So we've explored a lot of places in various social medias and online, and then we discovered a place called Bogata Waterfalls, which is near to Warangal. So we finalized the destination as Bogata Waterfalls, and we found out a waterfall, another unexplored waterfall, which is Kongal. And when we have seen the videos and all, we were very fascinated to go there because it is unexplored, and we wanted to go to a place which is not crowded considering the pandemic situation. So friends, ఇప్పుడు నేను మీకు మా కొంగల్ వాటర్ ఫాల్ జర్నీ గురించి చెప్తాను. So we started early in the morning because sunset వరకు we had to get back to the rooms as well. So రామప్ప హోటల్ నుంచి ఆ వాటర్ ఫాల్ ఒక 2.5 hours జర్నీ, అండ్ ద జర్నీ ఆ రోడ్ మొత్తం చాలా గ్రీన్గా, బికాస్ మాన్సూన్ సీజన్ కూడా కాబట్టి చాలా గ్రీనరీగా చాలా చాలా బాగుంది. So as you know that monsoon trips are very much special because the view which we get to experience and the rain. So this is one such trip where we enjoyed the view, we stopped by and we captured great pictures. So before we reached the trek, we've also passed their farmlands, so huge farmlands and rivulets. So the overall journey was amazing. When we reached the trek point, so we had to also cross by a lot of streams. When we have seen the first stream, we were a bit nervous because there was no one ahead of us, so we didn't know whether we were going the right direction as well. But then one of my colleague had took the initiative and he had stepped into the stream, and then he has showed us way forward. So after crossing the first water stream, we thought that now the journey is going to be a bit smooth, and we were all excited to reach the waterfall. But surprisingly, we also had to cross another water stream, and this time this is a bit scary because it was a bit deep, and then but then we had to cross it because we were all excited to explore the waterfall. Once we crossed the second water stream, we knew that we were at the heart of the jungle, and then we were still motivated to go ahead, and after a 15-20 minutes walk, we could hear the waterfall sound, and we knew that we were almost approaching the waterfall. And then within 5-10 minutes, when we were getting a bit more closer, and then we've seen a magnificent view of the waterfall. We could not resist from reaching and getting into the waterfall. So what makes this trip much more memorable is, apart from doing the trek, we also had to do a bit of rock climbing as well. Be very cautious while climbing the rocks because it's a bit slippery. Now please do carry an extra pair of sneakers because these rocks are very sharp and pointed and slippery as well. Carry an extra pair of clothes because I'm pretty sure that you do not want to miss out the bath. Please do carry SPF 50 or 45, whatever you feel comfortable. Now we are finally at the waterfall. So the view is amazing. I can't express in my words. I suggest everyone that if at all you have a day's time also, during monsoon, please do visit this place. We sat on a rock to experience the beautiful view. So I personally wanted to spend much more time here, but then I had to head back because it's a long way to go. I also want to say that while we were doing rock climbing and during the trek, we've seen a lot of plastic bottles and polythene. So I would request all the travelers and explorers to please carry an extra polythene bag which you can always keep it with yourself in case you want to dispose anything, so that this place is clean and this place remains beautiful forever.
The other thing, obviously, was a more touristy waterfall, which is the Bogata waterfalls, and that was also amazing. It's called the Niagara of the Andhra and the Telangana region, and it deserves its name. It's quite good. Apart from that, we had a boat trip in the Ramappa Lake. And the Ramappa temple is also a very old one. It's a UNESCO heritage site. Not many know this, and it's worth visiting, spending some time. The place around the temple is very neat and clean and nice, and you will have your money and time worth it if you visit these places. Laknavaram is a more touristy place, but there are a lot of activities. See, some people have this fascination of going to a place and sort of sweating it out, doing various activities. Could be cycling, tightrope cycling, rowing, paddle boats, rock climbing, sort of a thing. So Laknavaram offers a variety of such options. Beautiful suspension bridges around the lake. It's a huge lake, so I would suggest that spend some time here. You will find crowd on any given day you go to Laknavaram, but I mean that's sort of what we Indians get used to with population of 130 crores. So I think that's okay. But the tightrope cycling is fun. Me and my boss, we opted for the kayaking, and my boss is actually in mid-40s, but he's much fitter than I am. And he did most of the kayaking, and because it takes immense strength for two people. It looks very easy on the video, but it's not. And the trainer thought both of us were some semi-pro or something, but we are absolutely not, and we had a tough time navigating. But once we did managed to figure it out, we had a lot of fun, and and it's sort of an adventure. So I would strongly recommend that. So I highly recommend this, and if you have this inhibition of going out during the monsoon, this video might change that. And I will also strongly recommend to not give up on weekend destinations from Hyderabad. There are a number of places, and this was one which we explored. So keep watching Trip-a-Tip with Ariansh, and we'll come up. In fact, we will come up with these journeys or vacations of 2 days, 3 days, some cases 10 days, 6 days, depending upon your time, your money, your interest areas. This trip also, by the way, from a cost standpoint, is also, I would say, around moderate, because the cottages range anywhere between 3,500 and to 4,500, 5,000 for luxury premium suites. You also have the non-air conditioned ones at around 1.5, 1.7k. So you can actually, and as I said, the resort is in itself well worth it. And obviously, if you hire a cab or if you drive down from your own, their own vehicle from Hyderabad, then the cost overall, and if you're going in a group of 4 or 5 or 6 people, sort of reduces significantly. For the northerners, generally by this time, if you're staying in Hyderabad, you would have got used to the spice of this particular city state, and that sort of problems exist anywhere you go. The food but here you will not get a lot of customization because the staff has also thinned down after COVID, and you can carry your warm electric kettles if you want to have, say, something like cup noodles, etc. If you want to avoid the spice, which we did. We are a great fan of cup noodles, both of us. So because we avoid a spicy food, doesn't suit us. So you can do that. If you have small kids, I'll recommend you to bring in some snacks and biscuits and cakes, because in and around the resort there are not too many shops. So the Ramappa temple and the market is around 5 to 7 minutes walk from the resort, so you can actually go there and collect if you want. So enjoy this video, and we'll be keep on coming with more, that's for sure. And as we said, the content keeps getting diversified. So yeah, have a great time, and these short weekend destinations like Ramappa are really worth your time.
Hope you enjoyed equally as we did. We'll come back with more such videos very soon. And before going, I want to remind you, do subscribe, share and hit the like button. Because remember, your support is our success.